Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we are playing a Japanese RPG by Enix, which you already have, your expectations are already fairly high with it. When you see Enix, you're looking forward to it. Dark and light will begin, how it shall one day end, huh? For heaven and earth were split before life walked on this world. There was Rukaiu controlled the great darkness, and in time came to be known as the Fallen One. Alright. I like how this is perfect. This is like the perfect speed. You can read it well, but yet you're not sitting there just going, come on, come on. This was the dawn of a new era. Alright, so begins the legend of the Fallen One. Dark Half. Alright. Begin. Interesting. Something happened in the Devil's Eye that sits atop this mountain. I like that you can fast forward. Always nice. Given day, the Devil's Eye could. I mean, if the legend is true. Falco. Ooh, is this going to be kind of a action RPG? I'm excited for that. I don't know. Alright, so other than the formation, I guess not. This might be turn-based. Okay, so it is going to be an actual interesting. Controls are a little finicky on some of these more precise things. I'm wondering how important it really is going to be for positioning. And maybe, like we set our main guy way off to the corner so that he can only be attacked at two sides. Alright. So I think that's what I want to do. Formation. I want to put our guy here. We're going to test it and see if that helps keep us from being attacked by multiple directions. I don't know how the fights are going to be when there's multiple enemies, but just in my head, that's kind of what I feel like we should be doing as a solo. This feels kind of like a Breath of Fire kind of game so far as combat goes. It's got a slight like Ogre Battle feel a little bit, but a lot of like kind of Chrono. It has a lot of Chrono Trigger sound, especially at the opening. So his brother going away, and now the other one grows up to be big and strong like his big brother. Interesting. I'm liking the music. But Squaresoft and Enix both did really great music during the NES and Super NES thing. Like Final Fantasy had award-winning music, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, like all of them just had such great sounds. So we got a lot of random stuff going on, don't we? So now we're playing as the antagonist. And we're still fighting monsters. I liked it as an area of effect. It is a very distinct game. It looks like there's a lot going on. But the more we walk, as you see, our stuff is going down. And of course, each thing has their uniqueness to them. Are they actually going to have us go and slaughter a bunch of humans? So lightning is a single person spell that did no damage at all. Honestly, she was able to. There, you can teleport right there, but we couldn't. Get the hell out of here. Wow, this got dark real quick. He's got some skinny little legs. That's it? Like, we don't even... We're not killing you. I guess it's not a bad thing we're not killing the kids. What we got over here? The thing up top moved, and I wish I had more information on some of this. Mr. Jacked over there. So far, like, not overly exceptional, but I mean, still very early. It is hilarious that we're just walking around just completely killing people. Like, we fought monsters, but we just sucked the souls out of these guys, huh? Old man was ready to go. Very different. Like, you don't expect to play as somebody that just walks around killing people. I like how they built the big giant dudes just puffing out like that. Is that the whole thing we're doing? Is we're just walking around getting rid of everybody? So there's something there, but we have no need for worthless baubles. Alright, what else is there? Oh, Paladin. There we go. Everybody else stood there. He took off like a little bitch. That's hilarious. I mean, is that it? Are we just done? I can't get over the guy's chicken legs. He's like this giant thing, and then his legs are like scrawny little things. It's hilarious. I had higher hopes, but so far right now, I know this is early, but it feels very boring. I don't feel like this. I mean, this is probably building up a lot, and I'm okay with doing for a while, but it's getting a little. Just a little boring, honestly. Interesting. They're just far enough away, huh? Whatever. Didn't he do a lot more damage previously? Everybody likes Fireball, apparently. There we go. Okay, apparently they're strong against fire and weak against... Still, so far... I mean, I get we're this all-powerful being, so it's not expecting to do a bunch, but still... It definitely has a slow start. We can say that. I'm really hoping that it gets a little bit better and we start seeing more. It's funny how they scream. Ah. I mean, it sucks kind of that this guy doesn't have any kind of actual just attack. So we're just constantly using our soul powers to fight everything. Which isn't bad. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just constantly casting stuff. I don't know why the little dude hasn't moved at all. I keep really wanting this game to get better, and it just so far it's very... I mean, it's kind of cool we get to tame beasts. There's a lot to like, but there's also just not a lot going on. For as much as there is, there's not a lot, if that makes sense. So we can't control our pet either. That's a little disappointing. Maybe we can later. But right now we can't, so... Like for a game that seems like it has a little strategic element, not being able to actually control one of those elements is a little disappointing. Alright, so I wonder what that does. Is that like our power thing or something? It's a sword. And every time we save, it increases our thing on our sword. Alright, so I kind of knew there was something there. Is there anything else over here? Now to find out if we have friendly fire or not. We do. So again, with the whole strategy part, there's elements of strategy like this. So we can't actually cast certain things because our pet is also running around doing its own thing. Let's save that for now. Let's just go and see what's over here, and then we'll just go that way. Is there any way of... No, we can't change camera angle, so we're kind of stuck as is. Our Hellhound did that? And he's in mid taking damage. I don't get what's going on there. I mean, right now, unfortunately, I'm bored as hell of this game. And I don't want to say that because it's an Enix game. It's a little unique, but right now it's just so boring. It's hard to get through it. Just killing kids. There are random people in a cave and we're just killing them. I don't like you can't change the angle. It doesn't really have anything going on, but, you know, it's still, to not being able to is a little annoying. The other thing I don't like is you have to target on top. Like, you can't target, like, in between both of them to hit them both. You have to actually target an enemy and then have the splash damage as that. I mean, I get it, but also, you know, you're casting an ice bolt or whatever. Why not be able to cast it in a certain spot to where they can get hit by it? Yeah, so, like... That's why lightning is such a more costly spell, is because it doesn't have any splash over. Like, this is just... we're not getting any experience either. Like, I get it, but, like, at this point, like, we're not really doing a lot. Fighting a couple of the same things. There's not really... I mean, we're hunting down the paladin, but, like, it's just... I mean, no map. This is just kind of pointless at this point. Like, they always do that, don't they? Like, they find, like, that little mechanic or whatever, and then it's just like, let's just add it a bunch. Even though it has no basis on anything, you're just wasting time. But hey, why not just go ahead and have us doing it over and over and over again just because we can? Don't know what that one opened, but we're just gonna dispel all of them and call it a day. They couldn't even make this faster. We really have to go through all of this. Like, I gotta fight the whole urge to stop playing because it just feels boring as shit, and then try to get to a point where the game, see if the game progresses better, you know? Like, we don't even know if it's gonna get better. I like that they tried something. I mean, it is unique. It is different. We haven't seen stuff quite like this before. Alright, so it's a puzzle. Fair enough. Alright, so let's see if this one brings that one back. No. Alright, well, we have this one that goes into a tunnel. Okay. I don't know, so far, the story is kind of, honestly, it's very weak. And there's nothing really driving you to want to keep going. Like, I'm so, honestly, so bored of it, I don't really care what's going on. It's just, right now, we're not progressing. The story doesn't feel like we're not progressing our character. We're just mindlessly going through this, killing the same stuff, doing, you know, the very basic things to hunt down. Which, of course, this guy isn't even going to be, like, the main character of the story. We're going to probably be taking over something else as a protagonist. So, like, why are we wasting so much time with this? Like, maybe do this as a short little thing where we kind of go in. The stairs to the paladin's room. Well, I'm obviously evil, so what I say doesn't matter. Alright, so apparently this is the road to the room? Or was the other one? Alright, we're gonna go in here anyways. Yeah, if we had something that we're truly working towards, this wouldn't be as bad, but like right now, it's just not enjoyable. And I'm hoping we get to the point where it improves. Because so far, a strategic game that doesn't let us control half of the strategies. And then the repetitiveness, kind of boring enemies, not overly engaging story. Is there a reason to spell this? No. So they just throw in these little fucked up things. Okay, so that's for that one. Fair enough. We got backstabbed. You know, fuck it. I don't even care. Yeah, I figure, okay. That was also what I want to see. Is it going to miss him? Did it miss just because it's my familiar? Even this is long and drawn out. And we have treasure chests that you want to open, but he doesn't give a shit. So I'm wondering, because he's a hellhound, if the fire is just not really going to do anything, kind of like fire doesn't really do much on them. So I want to see... Oh, I guess we can't hit him with it anyway, so he's not in the right spot. So I guess it doesn't... We'll find out here in a second. And so far the enemies are dumb. I just want to get to something more enjoyable, because right now this is not enjoyable at all, to be quite frank. And then this is getting to be very monotonous. Oh, come on. What are we missing? I don't want to keep just fighting the same stupid shit over. They haven't even done damage to us. Like, this is just so dumb. Like, if we had any worry about, like, dying in any way, shape, or form, maybe this could be a little more. But the fact that we have zero worry about dying and our hit points just keep going up instead of down, it's just like, what is the point? So there's got to be something in regards to this room. I mean, I guess fighting keeps getting our number for our soul power or whatever. Keeps going down when we walk, so we get more when we... kill things. But I mean, every time we kill someone, we get so much more than we lost. It just keeps going up. I guess it doesn't really matter. Did I miss something? Apparently. Do we actually got to go back and dispel that and come down here? Because that's one thing I didn't do. So maybe that's what it is. It's kind of a red herring where you do that and only thing I could think of. There's no way of bringing anything else back, so hey, it's a new enemy at least. But when you can pretty much one-shot everything, it doesn't really matter. Alright, so I thought I already figured... What are we missing? I did something wrong, apparently. Alright, let's see if this hurts him. Yes, it does. Well, we do have all that other area over there, I guess we can go check out. I wonder if this will heal him. No, it just misses. Okay. Oh, I want something more to do. Just... Yeah. How do we miss him? Yeah, whatever. I've always been an Enix fan, but hey, you know, you can't have a banger every time, right? I mean, maybe 10 hours in, this gets better, but right now, I'm having a hard time getting anywhere else in this game. Like, I'm done. surprise. Uh, we're gonna try to get to a decent point. Alright, we already know. I don't get those stupid bobbles. I'm not hearing any. Oh, because there's nothing there. So I think we cleared out everything. And this takes zero thought. He ran. Did things reset? No, so there's something we're missing here. I don't know what it is. I'm not seeing any other anything. Go attack the... Okay, well, this is pointless. I would have liked to seen the ability to place the spells in different, more strategic locations. But I mean, that's nitpicking at best. Honestly. Is there something we're missing in here? Like, they seem like there's something here, but... So you can technically cast them. Ah, there we go. Okay. The hidden one. Gotcha, alright. Fair enough, finally, right? I just want to fight the boss. I mean, after that, I'm good. I just want to fight the boss and then kind of see what happens after. So, like, both of them are bad. That's kind of hilarious. Alright. I mean, we expected our dog to die. Like, no surprise. Is that going to hit me? I'm curious. I just want to know. I don't care if we die here. Alright, cool. It's funny, they can't touch me with the spell. Let's see, what do we want? Let's lightning bolt his ass. Let's see, does ice do better or worse? Worse. A double attack, huh? Look at him go. I'm also disappointed that we can't see how many hit points they have. And he just stands there getting bitch slapped. Alright, fair enough. It almost seems like he's the good guy, but he's also the bad guy. Like, it's just, it's silly. Ooh, that was a lot to get through. That was hard to get through. I'm not gonna lie. It was rough. We're gonna see what happens in this day, and we're gonna play a little bit more, and hope that things are getting better. But so far, only 7 days remain. Ah, they. Ah. I get story and I get all that, but sometimes you just want to actually play the game and not watch it. That's kind of disappointing that you open that and you're forced to use it right away. No inventory, no waiting around. Where's Master at so we can get going on the rest of the game? Like, that whole intro made it to where you don't want to bother talking to everybody. And you just want to get playing because the start of this game was so frustratingly boring. Normally I like going through, talking to people, doing stuff, but that's early on when you have a lot going on. With everything that happened, you're just like, I don't even want to bother anymore. They definitely put a lot of people in here. It's kind of a Souls-like. It's kind of funny. You got to actually create or get souls to actually level up. That's not going to be our master. Ugh. Okay, so it was at the pub. I just missed the one person. If this was the pub, anyways. Well, maybe we gotta go down. Yeah, there it is. Okay. There he is. Alright, can we leave now? Yep, alright. Is this a save spot? Very interesting and unique ways of saving this game. Alright, we're going to set out for at least a couple minutes, and then we're going to call it because... Whew, it's rough, dude. Like, it really is. I want to like this game, but so far, I can't. And even walking, we lose... Okay, yeah, that really makes it even worse. Like, we literally, walking, we lose whatever the soul power is that we need to accumulate in order to level up. So, like, I guess there's a lot going on in the game. But on the same note, it's like we gain experience but lose it by walking. I know there's got to be a lot more to the game than this. I mean, there's got to be nuances, but honestly, like, as it stands now, I'm not a big fan of this game. I wanted to be. I was hopeful. I was excited. But the more... the more we play it, the less I'm enjoying it. It's feeling fairly basic... I don't like the concept of the way everything's going. I mean, maybe I don't know enough about it, the way the mechanics work on the game. But just as it stands now, it's frustratingly slow. The concepts behind everything, I was getting behind, but now that it does it to our heroes as well, I get that they were doing it to the bad guy, like, but we do it too. It just, like, kind of feels very... How many times are we gonna get the spell, like... Okay, so we don't even get to go there. So we just went the wrong way, losing stuff. It's just... I don't know. I think I have to look into the game more. Maybe we return to it later. But at first glance, it just feels very underwhelming. Like the first, what is it, hour long is just very... I'd be surprised if some people just stop playing the game altogether before the first hour is done. But even getting there, the soul thing... I like the concept, but the whole fact that we lose it every time we walk, it seems like we're going to be losing more than we're gaining. It's going to be hard to do anything, which means it's going to be frustrating. When you want to explore, it makes it to where exploring is almost a negative thing, where you have to quickly get to every single goal in order to build up your stuff. Because we started at 2,000 when we left. We're already at 1,800. Because we went out of the way, even killing all the stuff, even getting extra points during the battles where we can kill 2 and 3 things at once with the fireball and everything, we're still negative. And just that over time is just going to be more draining. There's less, it's less fun. It's very basic. I'm sure there's more to the game. There usually is. There might not be, but I'm hopeful that there is. But for the soul of what we do here, without looking or knowing anything, at first glance, it really is lacking in a lot. And some of the mechanics that they put in there, while as novel as they may be, seem to be making the game less enjoyable than it could have been. It looks like it's going to be so hard to level, do things. Like I said, there may be more to it that we need to look into. If we had the book and everything, maybe we can read and see that there's a lot more going on than what meets the eye at the first. But from here and first glance and first hour-long playing, it is just too drab, too boring. The story, honestly, is not nearly as captivating as they usually are. It's very humdrum. You don't really care too much about the characters. There's really just no real heart and soul to the game. It feels kind of all over the place. And I'm already I'm so bored and tired of the game already that it's like, even if you wanted to get into it, you need to take a break because you're just too fatigued with how just slogging the first hour was. And it's just disappointing. Like, everything feels like there's just no real goal, no real point. Like, trying to build up your character feels very lackluster. The fact that every enemy is dropping a spell that we don't need for whatever case is also just like, what the hell are we doing here? So, all in all, it still might have potential, but as it sits now, it's a slog, and it's just really draining and not overly fun, and nothing really pulls you into the game and makes you want to keep going. Everything really just makes you want to fall asleep. So with that being said, guys, we're going to leave it at that. We'll save it. We haven't saved. We'll save it. We might see about coming back, trying it out later after I take a rest from it, because I can't do it anymore. It's too much, too draining. So with that being said, thank you so much for joining, guys. Till next time. Have a good one.